Hello everybody, today I'm gonna show you how to inspect a used BMW when you're planning to buy it. So to inspect the engine, the first thing you need to do is to inspect for leaks around and underneath the vehicle. Go underneath and check if there is no leaks around or on the floor. One thing to check on your engine is the oil condition. Remove the oil gauge to see the oil level and the oil condition, and after that check the oil fill-up cap, remove it, and see if there is any water contamination. You can clearly see the water. If no water contamination on the engine, that means that the engine is healthy. So after that, you check your coolant level, your coolant condition. You open the cap, you wait until it's cold, and see if there is any coolant oil and coolant contamination in this cap. If everything looks fine, that means that the engine is healthy. So once you get in the car, make sure that it's completely off and then turn it on. When you turn it on, you want to see all the lights coming on. You see all the lights coming on, and they're supposed to go away. And start the engine. They're supposed to go away, all the lights. So we have this light, which is the seatbelt, and this light, which is the airbag. So they're not a big problem. So after you inspect all the engine components and everything is working fine, start the engine to hear any noise. If there is no noise in the engine, go to the back of the vehicle and see if there is any smoke coming from your tailpipe. In this case, we can see here we have a smoke coming from the tailpipe. For a V8 engine, that means then the valve steam seals are bad. But for the 6-cylinder engines, could be a PCV valve. To be clear, if you plan to buy a BMW and it's smoking from the back, from the tailpipe, doesn't mean that the engine is bad. You can repair that, but it will cost you some money to repair it. But still, you can drive the car like that with no problems. Depending on the price, the money you're gonna pay for the BMW. If you're gonna pay, for example, this is a 750. If you're gonna pay $5,000 for a 750 and it's smoking from the tailpipe, I guess there is no much option you have. But if you're gonna pay $10,000 for a 750 and it's smoking from the tailpipe, that's a bigger problem because you're spending 2 times more money and you're getting a big problem. Other thing that is very important to the engine to inspect is the temperature. Let the engine run for more than 15 minutes or more after test driving to see if the temperature is fine on the BMW. For in this case, this BMW doesn't have a temperature gauge, but for the ones that have temperature gauge, the temperature has to be on the middle or less, depending on the BMW. One important thing to check on the BMW is your transmission. When you test drive your car, the car that you're planning to buy, put the transmission on gear and drive it as smooth as possible to feel any noise or any problem with the transmission. And there is not problems with the transmission when you drive it smooth, then drive it really hard to see if there is problems when you're driving it hard. If there is not problems at all with the transmission when you're driving it, that means the transmission is very healthy. You need to inspect your brake conditions to see how they are. If you cannot see anything because of the type of wheel, you can insert your cell phone inside like this to see the brake condition. You can move your cell phone to see if you can actually see the brake condition. In this case, we can clearly see it there. If you can see it, that means that it's good and it doesn't need to be replaced. If you are outside the vehicle, inspect the wheels and the tires condition to see the wheels are in a perfect condition. There is no cracks, there is not curves or nothing. And to see the tires, to see, for example, this tire is bad. So inspect the tire to see if the tire is in a good condition. BMWs, they have control arm problems. So to inspect the front control arm on the BMW you're trying to buy, all you need to do is drive your vehicle and stop it really hard to see if you feel any movement on your steering wheel, and release the brake and see if you have any movement on the steering wheel again. And if that happens, that means then one of your control arms on the front control arms is bad. So if the BMW is in a good condition, you can proceed to buy it and make the deal with the owner and discuss the price. If you can get a good price with it, that's fine. I guess this is all I'm gonna show you about how to inspect a used BMW. There are so many other things that you need to inspect, but I will make this video too long to tell you about that. But with this inspection process that I told you about, you can see if the BMW is worth the money or not. If you have any questions about this video, just comment below and I'll try to answer them. Thank you very much for watching this video and have a great day.